It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a half a pack of cigarettes, a full tank of gas. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it! Hey folks, DJ Rockwell here, Nashville Lift Zone. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And it's been a couple of days since the last video I posted, so I wanted to make one. I've actually been taking a couple of days off. Didn't want to leave you all hanging. I want to say a big thank you for all of you in the Nashville Lift office on 2nd Avenue that are watching right now. Woo! And I also want to say thank you to all you new subscribers, whether you're with Lyft, in the Lyft office or not. And thank you to the 2 people who have used my referral code to sign up to drive. One of you is worth $100. One of you is worth $500. As a bonus to me, just for using that referral code, you get that bonus too. Be sure to check out the description. Links on how to use my referral code to get a bonus in your city, $100 or more. Check that out. Watch this video first, then check that out. So here's what I've been doing here for the last couple days. Well, first off, in the mail on Monday, I got this. Oh yeah. Oh, and wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Ready phasers and quantum torpedoes.
I love these. I'm a huge Star Trek fan, and these are made actually by Diamond Select. I used to actually have all of these, or most of these models, as models that I assembled myself with model glue, painted them myself, pretty much from when I was about 12 or 13. I'm 41 now. I used to get these, build them, paint them, and it was starships, it was X-Wing fighters, it was all kinds of stuff. Now I can order these from Diamond Select and they show up right at my house. And I got a whole bunch of these, which I'll show you later. But this is the Enterprise E. This just arrived on Monday. This is one of my favorite Star Trek Enterprise designs.
All hands, battle stations, engage.
Woo!
Ready phasers and quantum torpedoes. Fire all weapons.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. But that's not all. Today, actually, we got this. Oh, yeah. Oh, and there's this. Oh, hover mode. Oh. Marty, you made it. Yeah, so there's that. Also been enjoying some of these, and I've also been expanding my knowledge of how YouTube works, and I've also been expanding the music playlist on my phone. That's this thing right here. I actually have about 20,000 songs on my computer, and I used to be an internet DJ. Another video coming about that. Stay tuned. That's why I call myself DJ Rockwell, because for 3 years, I was DJ Rockwell. The DJ who wears no pants! No pants! When I lift an Uber, though, I wear pants. It's generally better that way. But I have iTunes on my computer. I have an iPhone 6 Plus. And there's only about 5,000 songs, or there was, in my iTunes library. There's another 15 to 20,000 songs on my computer, but they're not in my iTunes library. So today, I've spent the day merging all that music into the iTunes computer app. So now my entire music list on my computer is now available. And I'm also going through and updating my playlists that I keep with me on the phone, which this iPhone actually has a 64 gigabyte memory, and only about half of it is being used right now. I've got about 32 gigs available unused memory space on this phone. So I've got a lot of room to add more stuff. And currently my Nashville Lift Zone musical playlist has about 1,000 songs in it. That number is about to go up, way up. And I chose to spend the day merging all these music files into the iTunes because when I was a DJ, it was internet DJ, so there's software, and it didn't really matter where the music file was as long as it's on your computer. But now, in order to sync all that music and have it available to me on iTunes, I've got to merge all that shit into iTunes, which, trust me, that's taken hours today. The biggest file was 10,460 musical MP3s, tracks, whatever you want to call it. That took a couple hours to copy all that into iTunes. And there was other files too, but they were more condensed, more broken down. 50 to 100 to 500 to 1,000 songs in those files. And those didn't take too long to upload. But I saved the big tamale for last because I knew it was going to take a long fucking time. And it did. But now, that entire music library that I have is now available for me to download from iTunes onto my phone and create other playlists, which I'm definitely planning. I'm kind of working on that here tonight. I've got the main playlist, which is about 1,000 songs. And I'm going to create a comedy playlist, which is nothing but stand-up comedy, which I've got a ton of that. I've got a ton of jazz music. I'm going to create a playlist for jazz music and play that in the early morning hours. Other things going on, I did go to my favorite restaurant, Buffalo Wild Wings, here the other night. I've also kind of learned something from that because if you have the Buffalo Wild Wings app on your phone, when you check into Buffalo Wild Wings on the app, you get points. Now, I already knew that. I've been accumulating points for months since I downloaded this app, and I've almost got enough to order a full meal's worth of boneless or non-boneless wings from Buffalo Wild Wings for free. This is actually something I'm going to start doing because when I'm lifting or Ubering, I'll get to Uber here in just a minute. But when I'm doing that, I often get a lot of people that are going to a Buffalo Wild Wings. So hey, if I pick up or drop somebody off at a Buffalo Wild Wings, I'm going to open up that app on my phone and log in. You know, it's a check-in. When you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, you can check in on their app. And that just checking in earns you points. Once you get enough points, you can start redeeming those for free food, free Red Bull, all kinds of stuff. So that's a really good way to earn some points, free food, from Buffalo Wild Wings. If you drop off a passenger at B-Dubs, take a minute, park in the parking lot, make sure that you can check in, get close enough to the building, or maybe even go inside and get some B-Dubs points for basically not doing anything but getting out of your car and stretching. Other things I've been doing is I visited my mother, went to Walmart and bought a couple supplies, and mostly been drinking beer and playing video games, watching YouTube videos, and of course copying a whole crap load of music to iTunes. But here's the big news, and last Friday night I finally got approved to drive for Uber. And I took a couple rides from Uber on Friday night and Saturday night through the following mornings on each. Ended up making an extra $140 on top of my Lyft earnings because of Uber. And there were some hours where I didn't even have time to turn the Lyft app back on and Uber kept dinging. And there were other times when the Lyft app just kept dinging as soon as I dropped someone off and I didn't have time to turn the Uber app back on. Definitely liking that. However, since it's been 8 weeks plus since I applied for Uber, the insurance that I originally sent in is no longer valid. I don't have that insurance anymore. So I had to upload a picture of my new insurance to Uber, which I've been waiting to do this for Lyft, and I did that, and Lyft approved the insurance. I can go ahead and drive again for Lyft after about an hour, and I did that on Sunday. Well, today's Tuesday night. Uber still hasn't approved the insurance upgrade, so technically I'm just back to driving for Lyft until that gets approved. But hey, that's okay. I'm making it like $1,000, $1,200 a week just on Lyft by itself. So I'm really looking forward to being able to run both Lyft and Uber at the same time and maximize my profits, minimize my downtime in between rides. So that in a nutshell is basically it. I was planning on working tonight, which is Tuesday night, but since Uber still hasn't approved the insurance update, I'm gonna just hold off tonight, take one more night off, which will be 3 in a row, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I'm gonna get back to, regardless of what happens with Uber tomorrow night, I'm gonna be in Nashville tomorrow night, Wednesday, but I just was given Uber one more day here so that I can run both apps at the same time. But regardless, I'm going to be driving for Lyft. Primarily, even tomorrow night and permanently, I'm primarily driving for Lyft. I'm only going to use Uber for the most part to fill in some of the dead times on Lyft and make some money. Instead of sitting around for 15-20 minutes to wait for a Lyft ride at certain hours of the day. I can run the Uber app at the same time and cut down on the idle time. And that's the main purpose. So I will keep you all updated on all that as it develops. But I just wanted to give you all a quick video here, let you know what was going on. And there's going to be definitely some more videos coming up, quick tips, all kinds of videos. They're already planned. They're coming soon to a theater near you. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'm your host, DJ Rockwell. You've been watching the Nashville Lyft Zone. Y'all have a great night. Alright, it's time for a refill and some NBA 2K16. I'm gonna dunk your ass into the ground. I'm gonna dunk on you worse than Michael Jordan, bitch. Yeah! Yeah, come get you some. Come get it. I dare you. Come on, get it. This is DJ Rockwell, signing off. Okay, I did promise you some starships, so here's the USS Excelsior NCC 2000. Oh yeah. Here is the Klingon bird of prey, and the wings are adjustable, like so. It's quite awesome. This wing configuration has always been my favorite. We have the NX-01. my favorite Enterprise. Number one, hands down, best Enterprise ever. And we have the Enterprise B from Star Trek Generations, which I actually have another model on the way from Amazon that's battle damaged from the movie. Oh yeah. Oh, but wait, there's more. The Enterprise Dreadnought. All right, we got that out of the way. Let's load up some NBA 2K16.